Karen Read trial, day 19. Here's what happened in court today. Back on the stand is this poor guy, Burgess. So Alessi is working on poking holes in the timelines Burgess based on Karen Read's Lexus. He pointed out that Burgess used the wrong date and he was off by day when discussing the events. He grills him over changes between two reports he issued, one in January 2025 and one in May of 2025, but Burgess insists that he clarified points from his first report. Alessi brings up that there were 30 Techstream trigger events over a series of 8 months on Karen Read's SUV. Asked him, would you conclude that there were 30 crashes during that time? And he replied, no. Agreed that a number of things could lead to a trigger event, such as slamming on the brakes. They then discussed the 3-point turn trigger that was recorded that night on Karen Read's SUV, which Burgess discussed, and Alessi has called into question. He said nothing by itself indicates that there was a collision, and Burgess says, right. Brennan begins redirect, and he asks Burgess about his LinkedIn account, and Burgess says that he did not remember specifically filling out the education section of his account. He said he's not involved in the Aperture website design or content. He said he did not indicate that he had obtained a degree that was questioned yesterday. He said he never represented in any other court that he has obtained that degree, saying that he has testified in many other cases. He listed a number of certifications that he has obtained. Brennan then discusses the 3-point turn with him. The timing of this turn and beginning and end is important, Burgess explains, because it helps identify the variance between the Lexus clock and the clock on O'Keefe's phone. After many objections and sidebars, Brennan continues to question Burgess on how he reconciled the data between the Lexus and O'Keefe's phone. He says based on the 2 sets of data, O'Keefe's last recorded use of his phone would have been while Karen Read's SUV recorded the Techstream event, reflecting that it was backing up. They then called Christina Hanley back on the stand, forensic scientist. She testified that she had analyzed the cocktail glass that we've heard about in past testimony. Pieces of glass recovered from the bumper of Read's SUV and pieces of plastic and glass recovered from outside 34 Fairview Road. She explained how the items were labeled when she received them and the process and instruments used to do her analysis. She said part of her job was to compare and see if there was a match in the pieces, basically to see if they fit together. The judge at this point called a sidebar, probably the 100th one for today, but then they wrapped up for the day.